Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play the Scott Legacy. We're here with Lucifer and Trinity, our newly grown-up children, who, since the kids pack is coming out next week, won't get to enjoy the new features, unfortunately, but I might have a solution for that. I'm gonna wait though and see how I feel Tuesday when it comes out. But anyway, so I made a club called the Llama Weekly. It's supposed to be like a high school newspaper, kind of. And I went ahead and added some Sims to it and a few things for them to do. And their hangout is any library. So when we start a club gathering, I guess we will just pop over to a random one. I'm not sure if we get to choose it or if the game just chooses it at random. But we're going to do that with them today. But first I'm going to cover a little bit of what I did off screen with the family. Lilith actually got her promotion, her final promotion that she needed. If we get rid of this, then, oh yes, I also added Trinity to the Scott ladies now so she can hang out with that club because I almost forgot about them. And I'm thinking that they might go out to a restaurant later on. So we'll see about that. But yes, Jasmine completed her aspiration since Lilith got to the top of her career. And I'm not going to select a new aspiration for her to do since she's already an elder. And Lilith got her promotion. She unlocked the doctor career styled room and got a pretty nice promotion. And I heard that they fixed the bug that I was having with the patch today as well. So I'm excited about the next time I play that, even though she's already at the top of her career, so I probably won't go play with it too much. I believe she should have gotten another trait. Yes, the sickness resistance, so she shouldn't get sick as often, which is always good because they seem to get sick quite often when they do get sick anyway. She also went fishing and she caught a tree fish, and what else did she catch that was new? I thought there was another one. Might need to go to the collections and look. I know the tree fish was new. I think that might have been the only new one that we caught. I forget. But we're making headway. So she's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more fish, and then she will have collected them all. Also, as far as her aspiration goes, I'm getting really close to completing this one, and then she's, let's see how far she is on her social or charisma. Is it charisma? Yes. So 41% complete as far as that goes. And Jackson is also almost done with his aspiration. He just has to paint 5 masterpieces. So I guess once he's done with that drink that he's got up there, he can start a confident painting. And I think these two are eating again. What is going on with that? You're not even hungry. Why are you eating? Goodness. Clean up after yourself. Well, I guess you are hungry. Why don't you eat her microwave dinner? Because, you know, why let it go to waste? And Jasmine can clean up all this mess over here. And then once he's done eating that, we'll take them and we will start a club gathering with our newspaper club. I was a little disappointed that when it came to the club activities, there was nothing for photography that we could do, because I thought it would be really cute to see them writing and taking pictures and pretending to dig up stories online, which is kind of why I've got them browsing the web, writing, and then doing their homework, because that's a pretty important part of a high school club, I think. So, and I think everybody else is in a pretty good mood. Oh no, why are you crying? I guess it's the movie because she's not in a sad mood. He's playing a game, which is really loud. Somebody turned on the DJ booth, so it's making noise as well. Oh wow, we can do a lot of upgrades to it that I did not know about, but I'm gonna have to have him do that, I guess, before he passes away, which could still be at any time because he is had that bar lit up for quite a while. So let's see, are they both done now? Yes, they are. So let's go ahead and start a gathering. Alright, so it chose the Windenburg Library, which I don't think I've actually ever been to before, so that's kind of cool. But before we get started with going inside the library, why don't we, well, I guess we already know everybody. But we don't really know them all that well, so hopefully when we gather we'll get to know them a little bit better. Wow, that's some colorful hair for a librarian. I think she's the librarian, maybe? Hold on. She stops. Yes, she is the librarian. Okay. So, I guess the tablets, is that all that's in this library? I thought there were some, no, there's a few computers. Okay. And Trinity is talking with Vern over here. I guess they're getting along. Does anybody need to do their homework? Have them do extra credit together since they're getting along. And he's just standing on the corner like, So let's have him go inside. Does he need to do his homework? I guess not really, but I want him to get to know Zara over here, or Zara. How was I gonna say it? I think Zara, kind of like Sarah, but with a Z. So let's not ask her about woohoo, because that could be kind of awkward. So we'll have him be friendly with her. And this guy is just staring. It's not creepy at all. So, yeah. I wish this librarian would move so that we could talk to her. Are they just gonna stare down each other? That's kind of awkward. Let's talk about stealing and see what she thinks about that. Why are they staring at each other? Is this an issue that we're gonna have now? Stop with the group chatting. Goodness. Seems like when they fix a bug, something else has to break, because they are not socializing at all. Let's have him go here. Let's end it again. And let's travel to a different library. Because why not? We'll go here. Okay, so they don't appear to be frozen, but we're going to have them go in here before we start the gathering. We'll have Trinity, since she wants to be a writer anyway, we'll have her go over here and practice writing. And then we'll have Lucifer start the club gathering. And hopefully nobody gets stuck this time. Because if so, then we're just going to give up and we're going to go home, and I'm going to send the family out together to a restaurant, because that's something that I've been really wanting to do again. Okay, let's go brighten her day, and hopefully we don't all get stuck again. You could go sit right next to her, since there is a chair there. Alright, there we go. Because as long as these two get along, I'm actually planning on that being his future wife, which I guess I didn't really pay attention to her voice when I created her, because I'm not sure I like that, but I think I can still change that. I really wanted to play with the aliens, but since he's going to be a detective, the chances of him getting abducted are rather slim, which they could still happen, but I figured this way we can still have the alien DNA in our household, and I have a little bit more control over it. I think it's kind of funny, though, that Lilith seemed, or not Lilith, Trinity seemed to be getting along with Vern, and he's also an alien. And nobody really has been talking to Dustin. We could have her ask him about his day, though, to be polite. And look who's here, Bill. Not a surprise, it seems like he follows our sins almost everywhere. So I guess he's reading? Oh no, he's doing his homework, there you go. It looks like Lucifer is going to do his homework as well. And he discovered that Vern is also an alien, but I don't think that they have discovered that Zara is also an alien. So, the alien voices are always really loud. I don't know why. But yeah, I thought it was a really neat idea to do sort of like a school newspaper, but I did wish there was the photography interactions as well, so that Lucifer could work on that, which he still can, I guess. We could have him take a picture of Zara. Let's see. Whoops. Well, we can have him take a photo with her, and then we can have him take a photo of her. Maybe he's got a little bit of a crush on her, and that's why he wants a picture. So, yeah, they're super cute together. So we'll take a picture. Because I think for the detective, well, I don't know that photography is something you have to have or not. I kind of forget. Because I haven't played with it since Get to Work came out. Which, it's almost been 2 years now, right? I think. Something like that. Alright. Just one picture is good enough. We don't want to be creepy and take a whole bunch. They might not be the best pictures. Let's see. Yeah, that one's actually fuzzy, so we'll sell it and we'll take another picture of her. Oh, she's doing a selfie. Where is it? So one more time. And then it's still the clubs. It's really not that exciting to me. I don't know. Whoa. I guess it's something that maybe adds to gameplay, but isn't necessarily all that entertaining. Like, it's a good way to get your Sims to do what you want them to do without having control of them, which I think that, yeah, that's a much better quality photograph. So we'll keep that one. And then, let's see. I don't think he actually still knows that she is an alien, which should be quite obvious because she's not wearing a disguise. So maybe he just thinks she's a really pale Sim. But we'll go ahead and, oh, he's really hungry. And I don't think there's anything here to eat. So yeah, let's go ahead and end the gathering. Kind of a lame gathering, but if we hadn't wasted all that time in the beginning with the freezing issue. Who's this? It's kind of funny because she looked like she could have been part of my family with the red hair. Because up until Lilith, all of the heirs had the red hair. So now that they're all out of the gathering, we're going to send these two home, and I'm going to have the Scott ladies gather, and they will go out to eat at a restaurant. Because I'm pretty sure you can have a club gathering at a restaurant. Pretty sure I remember that being a thing anyway. Alright, so now where is Lilith? She's right here in front of us. So let's see, can we start... Oh no, wait. They're going to be coming here? Okay, well... I guess, can we travel while we're on a gathering? Let's see. Because I want these ladies to go over to the new restaurant that I built in Newcrest called the Zen Garden. It's got a bunch of the experimental foods So let's see. Is that everybody that's a part of it? I think, no. Venus is also in the club, I thought. Unless she kicked herself out, but we're going to invite her as well. And hopefully everybody comes. So lots of traveling in this episode. Oh, and that's right. I have the party wear set as the default for this lot. But Trinity is super duper hungry, so let's have her go over here. And how many are there in our party? 2, 4, 5. So we need a table that's going to seat at least 5. Those are for 8. Here's a table for 6, and it's actually outside. I kind of wanted them to sit inside because I spent a lot of time on the inside, but I actually spent a decent amount on the outside too. So let's pick this table right in the center of everything, because I think that would be really nice. And they can all get a really decent view of everything. I know there was no actual like Asian food added, but a lot of the experimental food just kind of reminded me of stuff that you might find at an Asian restaurant. I also used to live in Japan, and I don't know, a lot of the food just kind of has a little bit of an Asian flair. So I sort of made this like an Asian fusion type restaurant where it's not maybe like authentic Asian food, but Asian as the Americans, I guess, see it. So let's all sit together, because for some reason some of them are wandering off. So we're just waiting for her. I really like that outfit on her too, by the way. That's really cute. But we'll go ahead and have Jasmine order for the table, since the server is here. And that's right, we're going to have to pay for everybody, which is okay. And we are here at, well, it's almost dinner time, so I guess some alcoholic beverages would be okay for the ones that want them, but I'm going to have Trinity get the detox tea, because that sounds kind of cool. And we'll have Lilith and her mom get some wine, and we'll have, or nectar, and we'll have Sierra and, her name is Venus, right? Get one as well. And then we will go on. Should we get an appetizer? I think maybe we'll just get a main course, because I don't want to spend a whole lot of time. But so we're gonna go ahead and start up here. These are cheaper, so why don't we get that for her? And we'll get garlic noodles for her. And then I want Lilith to have an experimental food. And I think the glazed heirloom bamboo roll sounds kind of interesting, so we'll do that one. Trinity, I see her being sort of an experimental type person too, so let's see. Maybe she could get the beet noodles. And for Jasmine, last but not least, we'll get this sizzled brisket over a sour clover salad. That way all of them have experimental food and they've just got whatever. And maybe, if I'm feeling generous, we'll get dessert. But wow, that's already almost a $200 bill just for the 5 of them. That is crazy. But it is supposed to be a nicer restaurant, so that makes sense, I guess. But yeah, you know, Lilith looks like she's really thinned out, which I've had her work out a little bit, but I didn't think that I had her work out quite that much. She almost looks like she's wasting away compared to her mom and her sister, who, I mean, her sister's not big, but she's, you know, well, maybe she is pretty thin, I guess. Oh, something was funny. She had her menu stuck to her hand, which was kind of comical. Uh-oh. I was going to say, are we going to have a problem here with them being too playful with each other? But while they're waiting for their order, we'll take a little tour around, which I thought I'd added fish. Are we going to be nice? Let's stock it with fish, because I want them to be able to see, at least the ones out here. We do have quite a bit of money, which I'm kind of saving up, because in the next generation with Lucifer, his future wife, I think, is going to own, instead of a retail place, because I was actually thinking about doing a bakery, but now that we have restaurants added, I think I'm going to make it like a dessert restaurant and basically just have desserts. And that's what I was going to call it too, was just desserts. Kind of a play on words. But yeah, I really spent quite a bit of time building this restaurant. And it's taken me a couple weeks since I built it to get to record this part. I really love the entrance when you come in and you've got this bar in the back with the aquarium and everything, just really pretty. And then you've got a seating area off to the left, and also some more built-in like wall fountains, and the bathrooms are over here. And then if you go back to here, you've got more seating on the right, and then the doors out to the garden, which, let's pause because I think they just got their food. Also, I've made the main kitchen right here, so it's got plenty of stations to clean up dishes and such. But I also, because there is an outdoor seating area, I didn't want it to take too long. Oh my, did they already eat their food? Because I completely missed that if they did. Wow, I feel so lame now. I'm gonna have them reorder. Because I wanted them to take pictures of their food. Did they really? No, it still says wait for order to be delivered. So did somebody come set this on their sink or on their table? That's rude. We're just gonna stick that over there. But yeah, so I made another smaller kitchen for the outside area. We'll unpause because that is kind of crazy. And what is Sierra doing reading a book when we're supposed to be eating lunch? It's been 2 hours. Where's our food? Hopefully that is our food right there. So yeah, we ended up being out to lunch, but now we're still out to lunch. Okay, so before you ladies get to eating that, and did he say her? Oh goodness. So they all look pretty pleased with their plates. We're gonna have her take photo of her food. She's gonna take a photo of her food, and she's gonna take a photo of her food, which I really think that, you know, that looks pretty good. I also like Jasmine's, though. It looks like steak, and I love steak. Actually, my husband's gonna make some tonight for dinner as soon as he gets off of work. Alright, so, oh goodness. So they all have their pictures in their inventory, which should have added, or no, she hasn't taken her picture yet. Come on, take your picture. Oh no, does she not like it? Oh, and you know what? It tells me who the cook was. So next time I have a bad dish, I can just figure out who it was, and it wasn't her, so I guess it was the kitchen inside, which makes sense since that's where he came from. So did you take a picture? Yes, you took a picture of yours. You need to take a picture of yours before you finish it. Come on. Take a picture of your food. Okay, and now you can finish eating it. So I think that that should add to the family collection, because I don't think it really matters if... Yeah. So we've got 5 of the experimental foods. which is good. And I'm still not sure where I'm going to hang the pictures, but I'll find a place somewhere. Wow, they finished their food really, really fast. I wonder, eat, drink coffee, do yoga, spa, watch movies. Okay. So they do have quite a few club points. I think that this is the club that I have the most fun with, just because it's more about them spending time as a family, and I like them being able to do that, since a lot of times it seems once you move the Sims out of the house, you just don't see them quite as often. So, if only Trinity had level 5 cooking skills, she could have learned to cook this at home. That's okay. Lilith is the last one to finish her food. So, you know what? I'm going to have Jasmine. We're going to order again, but we're not going to order for everybody. We're just going to get some water for them. No, them. We'll get, let's see. You know what? We'll get water for them as well. And then I'm going to have Jasmine and Trinity both get dessert, because then we can add even more to our collection. So this we're going to get for her. This we're going to get for her. And then we will wait for that, since Lilith is taking so awfully long. But let's fast forward, because, you know, we've been here for like 4 hours. Before they start eating their food, let's take a picture again. And we're going to go pop over and check out the bathrooms with Lilith, because, whoops, sorry about that, Lilith. I actually took my time making the bathrooms, and I really like the way they came out with this little sink and table mashup that I did here. I also used a lot of the Spa Day stuff, and obviously the music from Spa Day I also used, because I felt that it just, oh, let's walk right through the kitchen, shall we? Oh, Trinity got food poisoning. That's not good, and she got food poisoning from dessert. Ew, why is she so smelly? I didn't realize her hygiene was down that far, but you know what? She might want to go ahead and, whoops. What did I do? We need to end our gathering, or I guess we didn't actually eat here as a business, but let's do that. The restaurant hopes that you enjoyed your meal. Well, I think everybody, oh no, she just peed herself in the bathroom. Really, Trinity? Wow. Trinity, you are a mess. We need to go back home. Okay, so I really need to end the part, but before I do, I'm just going to show everybody that if your sim does unfortunately get food poisoning, you can go to their cell phone and you can report it. And I believe that they give you money, which typically kind of recompensates you for the meal that you just ate. Poor Trinity, she is in bad shape. So yeah, she did that, and so they're going to give us $128, which doesn't exactly cover our expenses at the restaurant, but it's good enough. So anyway, guys, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys again soon.